Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, we meet again. This is my third video. Hope you enjoy it. Now I will discuss about the differences between English and Bahasa Indonesian languages. The first one is syntax. Syntax is the arrangement of words in a sentence which is mostly the same between English and Bahasa Indonesia in simple phrase, but begins to differ in questions and adjective phrase, interrogative sentence form. There are two types interrogative sentence in English. First, interrogative sentence start with the questions word 5W1H, who, what, when, where, how, and followed by a verb and then the subject. Second, interrogative sentence begin with a verb and then subject. And the differences is in Bahasa Indonesia, interrogative sentences begins with subject. Kalau di bahasa Inggris, itu kalimat pertanyaan dimulai dari kata 5W1H. Sedangkan di bahasa Indonesia, itu dimulai dari subject. Seperti pada contoh ini, where do you live? Dimulai dari 5W1H. Where? In bahasa Indonesia, kamu tinggal di mana? Diawali dengan subject. So we move to next slide. Adjective sentences form. Meanwhile, adjective phrase in the two languages are in opposite order. In English, the adjective come before the noun. But in Indonesian, in Bahasa Indonesia, the noun is mentioned first. For the example, red car. In English, red is adjective and then car is noun. And in Bahasa Indonesia, mobil merah. Mobil is a noun and merah is adjective. So we move to our slide. Verb tense. Bahasa Indonesia is relatively easy to learn because of its simple grammar rules, particularly with regards to verb tenses or the lack of it. Unlike Indonesian, which use the same verb for past, present, and future situation, English has 16 different tenses. English has different verbs that depend on the time it occurs and can be either regular or irregular verb types. That's why English has tense. Meanwhile, Indonesian, in the use of verb does not depend time. The verb use will remain the same. So the example is I'm eating fruit now. Saya sedang makan buah-buahan sekarang. I ate fruit last morning. Saya makan buah-buahan tadi pagi. I will eat fruit tomorrow morning. Saya akan makan buah-buahan besok pagi. So, di dalam bahasa Inggris tidak memiliki kata kerja berbeda. Bahasa Inggris memiliki kata kerja berbeda yang bergantung pada waktu kemunculan dan dapat berupa jenis kata irregular verb or regular. Sedangkan bahasa Indonesia dalam penggunaan kata kerja tidak bergantung pada waktu kejadian, baik itu masa lampau, masa kini, ataupun kapanpun. Jadi, kata kerja yang digunakan tetap sama, tidak berbeda, seperti pada contoh. So, the next slide. Plural form. Once more, bahasa Indonesia keeps it simple in the way it describes an object of which there is more than one. Merely repeat the word as in buku-buku, orang-orang, or anak-anak, or at a poor determiner such as banyak patung, para penonton, dan sejumlah karyawan. English plural forms are a bit more complicated. Firstly, they are divided into two categories. One, regular nouns. You can add s or es, like toys, potatoes, and glasses. Two, various things can happen to irregular plural nouns from change. There are sleigh, slide, knife, knives, wolf, wolves, woman, woman, and more complicated child, children, children, person, people, mouse, meat, food, feet. To change, there are rather old, cactus, cacti, phenomenon, phenomena, and then there are those that stay the same, such as sheep, deer, species, and offspring. And next, passive and active. Both English and Indonesian use the active and passive voice, but while the passive voice is frequently used in Indonesian, English sentences are stronger in the active form, especially when the focus is on the object. So, for the example, Arin helps her mother. It's active. Arin membantu ibunya. Active. Her mother is usually helped by Arin. Passive. Ibunya biasa dibantu oleh Arin. It's passive. So I think this the last one. Pronoun atau kata ganti. Personal pronouns in English fall into two categories based on their role in the sentence. The first one acts as a subject, so it is called a subjective pronoun. Both function as objects, so that they are known as objective pronouns. Singular pronoun in English will change when it goes as subject or object form. Example, she is sitting on the couch. Dia, perempuan, sedang duduk di sofa. Di bahasa Inggris, kata ganti itu ada gender, kata ganti orang, gender seperti he, tergantung gender, he, she, her, him, but in Indonesia, just called dia. I think that's enough. Thank you for watching. Thank you for your attention. Hopefully we can meet again. See ya. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.